Hey guys, welcome back, Chucky fans. This is gonna be a big one. So this is the second part of the trick or treat Chucky heads unboxing. This is gonna be I'm gonna try them on the ultimate Chucky here. As you can see, already did some tests with the pizza face. So stay tuned for the review. This is gonna be a cool one. Okay, so I might as well show you guys the box that the Ultimate Chucky comes in. I mean, this right here is a collectible by itself. You know, usually people, once they do an unboxing, they put the boxes away, but this can be displayed, you know, by next to the figure. You can even put the figure inside. This is what you see in the movies, all the Chucky movies. This is how the good guy dolls come in. This one, what's cool with this one, it has weathering throughout the box. Here I really like this one, the final seal sticker. They've made this effect to see the cardboard underneath, which is fantastic. Look how iconic this box really is. They've added blood, all the markings from the movie, the constructions, equipment, and the cowboy, the weapons, military fire truck. I like this one, 14 and up, that's funny. Very nice box. So like I said, this Chucky doll is about 30 inches tall. It's fully life-size. So very accurate in terms of proportion to what you see in the movie. Back of the box. Fantastic art. Very good cardboard by Trick or Treat Studios. On the other side. Okay, let's get in the review. Okay, so let's try the moving the eyes with the mechanism inside. Like I showed you guys with the other video, it's quite basic. Here on the back of the head, you have the joystick that controls both of the eyes. So it's similar to a Hot Toys figure, but a bit easier because it's a lot bigger. So basically, you take the joystick and you orient the eyes pretty much the way you want. It's kind of creepy, moving the eyes. It's like Chucky coming alive. As you can see. Yeah, he looks drunk right there, so he had a bad day. What a creepy bastard he is. But we all love him. Look at that head. So sinister. Planning his next kill. But yeah, let's just start with the Ultimate Chucky here. So this is how you would normally get the figure, minus the hair. Like I said in my last video, I customized mine. I did some styling. It was way too long, especially on the sides. It came down way too on his back right there. So look at the images from the movie, and most of them actually, they barely touch the shoulders. You know, especially on the sides, they barely touch it. So try to make mine as accurate as possible. Same on this head. Now they have a specific kind of way to style the hair. Like in the movies, these fringes right here are usually shorter than on this side. This has usually more volume. This is more flat. So again, it's cool with the internet nowadays. You can go ahead and check a lot of images behind the scenes. These are the special features. So it's not that hard to make something look as movie accurate as possible. And again, when I got this guy, I had to take a hairbrush, and just comb the hair down. It was sticking together. There was a lot of clumps. Not as bad as these two though. These were a pain in the ass. As you can see, did the same. I cut the hair last night actually. Took me a while, but it's a lot shorter than before. So again, it's more accurate to the movie. Actually, I think I removed at least 1.5 inches from the back. And if you guys want to do the same, I recommend, again, looking at some pictures. It's not that difficult, but when you're cutting the hair, make sure you're not cutting on the side like this. Start from the bottom up, because otherwise you're gonna mess your figure up. Might actually have to trim more on this side, as you can see, because the goal is to have this pointy effect, almost like a V taper. So that's the whole idea. I may have to cut maybe, you know, 1/4 inch on this side. And also, by seeing the movie a couple of times now, the movie's actually, there's another effect right here where the hair starts shorter and goes down, and it's longer on the bottom. But this one, since it's the Tommy head, it has, you know, a clean looking hair, not as messy as the pizza face. As you can see, same idea right here. This one came out great as well. Again, took a hairbrush and just, you know, comb it down. It was sticking together. Look how creepy that is. With the eyes, the veins. So yeah, the figure itself, again, PVC head, very high quality. Nothing wrong with it. This one, the criticisms from the people was that the face, I don't think you can see it on a camera because I have a light source on his face, but in person there's a lot of pink hues on the brow right there, on the cheeks, the lips. So that's one of the criticism. Also on the box it says it's from Child's Play 2. Sorry. And most people think, you know, based on how the head is, it's mostly from Child's Play 3, which I have the 4K right there. Very similar. As you can see, that's the prototype. That's the movie poster. So yeah, I would say it's Child's Play 3 more than Child's Play 2. Again, the skin color was corrected with these two. They removed most of the pinkish hues, so they are more accurate. Down to the body, again, it's a cloth material, very nice patterns. Again, when I look at the movie and see the green stripes right here, reminds me a lot of Part 3. You can see there, it's very similar, if my phone can focus. You see the red stripes right there at the top. It's very similar to the overalls. Nice material overall. Good guy logo right there. In PVC hands. The shoes are sculpted with the actual laces with the good guy logo. I've seen some reports also from other videos that the shoes can actually turn a yellow color. The first one that I've got had that issue, so over time, depending on the conditions of exposure to either sunlight or heat, these might actually turn yellow over time. But I've got mine for a year now and I have no issues. And the whole construction of the body is very interesting how they made this. So it's a foam body with there's like a wire inside. So it's very posable. However, you have to be really careful not to mess up the foam body because it can rip, as you can see. There's the foam. However, even if you do mess it up, you're not gonna see the foam underneath because it's obviously hidden by the suit. There's the connection from the head. There's magnetized. That's my only nitpick, is this guy doesn't have a ball joint system because you remove the head. Like the neck one, which has a ball joint, you can actually tilt the head, you know, either back or in the front to have a more menacing look. You cannot do that with this guy. You can only, you know, do a 360. Hands also rotate. This is actually the hands that came with the Tommy set. Okay, and these are very stiff, the new ones. Very stiff, but I just managed to do it. You can see they are magnetized. Very nice. These are the older ones. It came with the Ultimate Chucky. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. Yeah, so even this one has a lot of pink in between the knuckles right there. That's very interesting. I haven't noticed that before. So again, this is the original and the Tommy set. So you can see the pink. Interesting. So yeah, this is the right hand to hold the knife, which also is made by Trick or Treat, and you can buy this separately. That's another negative, is they label this figure as the ultimate package, which is kind of is, but you have to go an extra mile and buy either the heads or the weapons. You know, they could have at least put a weapon inside the box for the price point, which was $500 before it sold out everywhere. I think 500 or 600. Is it worth it? I mean, considering you're getting a life-size Chucky, the materials are great. Now you have the choice of adding 2 extra heads. Again, 200 a pop, 400. If this guy was 600, you're looking at $1,000 for the complete set, plus the extra knife that was $15-20. You can also buy the Heart of Damballa that they've made. That's quite rare nowadays, and it went up in price. There's another knife that they made from Child's Play 2. So there's quite a bit of stuff you can actually, you know, buy to make this the ultimate set. But yeah, unfortunately, they lost the license. I think they've announced it, was it a year and a half ago almost? In October of 2023. They've said that in January of last year, 2024, they're gonna lose the license. So these were the last Child's Play items that Trick or Treat Studios released, because these were delayed quite a bit. So let's try the Tommy head on this and see how it looks. Damn. Okay. So I'm pretty much confident that this is how I'm gonna display him for a while, with the pizza face head on. That's looking great. Really happy on how these came out. And Trick or Treat did a good job on this. Some of their earlier Chucky were questionable, but this, the ultimate one, is really, really good. If you guys have the space, I would recommend this one with the two heads and the NECA one. So you can have like the ultimate display. Because the NECA one also, it's fantastic. This one gives you the option to have the Tommy head. So a regular good guy look. The part 2/3 head. And then the end of part 3. So yeah, really pleased with this one. I swapped the hands, put the voodoo knife on, which again is made by Trick or Treat. This is from the first movie, so not 100% accurate, but it still looks good. I might actually end up buying a hunting knife prop on Amazon, because at the end of part 3 he had the ammo bandolier and he had like a hunting knife, so I might try to hunt for one of those. Really pleased with this one, especially how the overalls came out. Very good quality. So again, the only issue for me with these heads, as cool as it is that you can swap them, the fact that you don't have a ball joint there. I mean, imagine the how creepy he would have been if I would just tilt the head forward and move the eyes back, or even lower them. You would have like a creepier look. But again, those eyes are insane, especially this one. You can see the veins a little bit more because his face has been slashed open. Like I said, paint application overall is not too bad on the blood. There's some sloppy parts, like right there. Would have been cool to see the blood dripping a little bit more, maybe down there. Again, that's not too bad, but I've seen better from other companies. Like the paint on the knife, that's not too bad actually. So they could have applied this technique to that right there and make it more realistic. And the teeth would have been cool if they were like separate pieces or molded better, because that looks horrible. That's, from a distance it's not bad, but you know, I'm zooming in right there. I'm pretty much 2 inches from his face. The tongue is nice. Like I said, if you're getting these, you can cut the hair, make it shorter if you mind that that length. Like I said, I removed about 1.5 inches on each. You can style it. The only thing I haven't done is put some hair product so that the head stays up a little bit, kind of like what they're showing there. That's a good look. So again, the Tommy head has a very clean shot right there. This one is very messy. I mean, all Chucky movies, by the end of the movie, he's dirty. You know, his hair is messed up. So yeah, stay tuned guys for more content to come. As I said earlier, you know, I'm all in this YouTube journey. I have a lot of stuff yet to review, to show you guys, more unboxings. I'm also gonna do some preview. Let's say if Hot Toys announces a figure, I'm gonna share you my opinions on that. So yeah, see you back soon, guys. Take care. Bye bye.